how to get her to seduce herself to fall in love with you. There's an interesting video online that you might have seen. A bunch of guys playing basketball, but there's a gorilla in the background that nobody notices. The reason nobody notices is that because at the beginning of the video, they specifically tell you to count the number of times they pass the basketball. This is a function of our brains. Our mental bandwidth is very, very tiny. It's impossible to notice everything, particularly if you are trying to notice something specific, like how many times they pass the basketball. Many girls today have unrealistic standards. Many men today have unrealistic standards. It's easy to see why when you understand what's really going on. The way love is supposed to happen is as follows. Guy meets girl. Girl meets guy. They mingle a little bit, but then they spend most of their time apart out of communication. But they're thinking about each other, growing very fond of each other, convincing themselves that they are a perfect match for each other. This is absolutely painting the target around the arrow. It absolutely has to be this way. Why? It's much more effective from an evolutionary replication standpoint. If ancient women had standards as high as modern women, we would have gone extinct many, many thousands of years ago. Back then, you got whatever you could get. But then after you got together, you started to fall for each other. Kind of like a self-hypnotic love instinct. Modern ideas of standards have it backwards. This is the thing that few people see because nobody is looking for it. What makes this even harder is that few people today have the skills to make other people self-hypnotize themselves into love like in the old days. This just cannot happen on social media or online dating. People are seeing each other through online dating platforms and social media through a false standard confirmation bias. And that doesn't allow them to feel the old school feelings of deep emotional attraction. Those old school feelings of attraction that got their subconscious to help them fall in love with the other person. This is why today it's never been easier to create those feelings, to show up with a strong frame, some solid communication skills, and let her self-hypnotic love instinct do most of the work. To paint the target around the arrow that is you. To convince herself through ancient hypnotic love that you are a perfect match. To come in under the radar and show her something she's never seen before. A confident, outgoing, skilled conversationalist with a strong and compelling frame. Be the guy that she never knew she wanted, that she never knew she needed, and let her self-hypnotic love instinct get her to fall in love with you. To learn how, visit mindpersuasion.com. Check out the links below. And please subscribe so you can continue to learn more. Let us know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching.